Hi, Mary with Reviewer's Diary, and I have a video that I talked to you guys about doing, and quite a few of you were very patiently waiting for me to actually do this video. Unfortunately, I'm going to need my eyeglasses because no matter, large print doesn't always make it easy to read stuff. I mean, I cannot go so large that I don't want to mess up any dollar amounts or anything like that, and so I'm going to be putting my glasses on periodically to read. I have already compiled information that I'm going to put down in the description bar for each one of these boxes regarding like prices and a link to get there and that kind of stuff. There are only two affiliate links, and one is for Ipsy and the other one is for Boxycharm. They don't get me money or anything like that. They basically just give me points, and so I save up my points like crazy. I almost never seem to have enough points to do anything, but you can go there and sign up if you're interested. You can go there and look and see, you know, I think you're allowed to look at what has been in other bags and boxes. So, nose is so itchy. Without further ado, I'm going to go on to what box is best for you. I want to say that when I started, my very first subscription box was, I want to say it was 2 years ago. It was in 2014. My daughter and I decided that we were going to pick one out and sign up. My daughter's an adult person, by the way, so I don't have little kids anymore. Someday I'll have grandchildren, let's put it that way. So anyway, we decided that we were going to subscribe to a box called Sample Society, which then, yeah, I mean, it was a really good box. Samples were really tiny though. Then it became Allure Sample Society. Then it became just Allure Beauty Box, and I don't think they're even affiliated any longer with the company that put out the Sample Society box. So that is one of the boxes I'm going to talk about, but also I do want to start with the lowest dollar denomination, and I will start first. On my list I have Birchbox. Let me pull out my last Birchbox, which was this one. I haven't gotten Birchbox in quite a while. I think this was last Christmas's box. Those of you who subscribe, let me know. It has like a lime green bottom and a really pretty shiny top. I kept this box not so much because I thought I was going to do this video, but because I thought it was just too damn pretty to get rid of. They used to have just a plain brown box, and now their boxes always have a design. So Birchbox is $10 a month, or you can buy it for $110 per year. Oh, and I do want to add one caveat, is that I'm only going to talk about boxes that I have had experiences with, that I have actually subscribed to or gotten at least one box from. Alright, so Birchbox, $10 or $110 per year. There is no like shorter subscription period, but you can buy gift subscriptions for somebody that you love. I've done this for my daughter and my mother in the past, and you know, it's mostly, you fill out a quiz, and it's mostly like travel size. Occasionally you get a full-size thing, but that's only occasionally. And I guess that's if a company gives them like full-size to give away to people, because I think that's how these things work. I'm not positive, but I think that's how these things work. So this box I always enjoyed, in spite of the fact that some of the stuff was really small, and to be honest with you, I was very tempted to subscribe to it when I subscribed last year. However, there are other boxes I like better now. I'm just not positive. So anyway, it's $10 a month or $110 per year. And it is a really nice box, and the products that you get are like new, like really cool products that you get to try. But I'm not positive about whether, although $10 is like a drop in the bucket. No shipping charge, $10, free shipping, 5 samples. It's up to you. It could be a good starter box for someone who doesn't have a lot of boxes coming in. So put that one aside, and now the next one is my Ipsy bag, which is actually my current favorite. I unsubscribed from Ipsy for about 5 minutes now. It was actually, did I leave something in here? Yes, I did. I left the card in here. I'll put it back in because it helps it maintain its shape, and the card has absolutely no information on it. So Ipsy is also $10 a month and $110 a year. This, I think I've given Ipsy a lot of money. I've been subscribed on and off for, I guess, about 1.5 years. I could look back. I think it's about 1.5 years. Every time I leave, I go back. So I did skip 1 month, and the bags are really nice, by the way. I did skip 1 month and I went right back. You do fill out a quiz so they know your skin tone, which is very fortunate because sometimes they'll send you something like a concealer, and you know, if it's not your skin tone, you're not going to be able to use it. They did send Boo Boo Cover Up, which was perfectly my skin tone. Also, if you do belong to this, it's essential that you review your stuff. Even stuff you don't like, because you need that opportunity to say, I hate this stuff. How do you feel about the brand? I hate this brand. And then they won't give it to you again. If I get stuff that's not cruelty free, that's what I usually put in, that I hate something even though I don't. It's painful. But I honestly, since I've been doing the reviews and putting hate on the things that are not cruelty free, my bags are always full of cruelty free stuff now. So it really makes a huge difference for you to do the reviews. If you don't do the reviews, then it's a crapshoot. You never know what you're going to get. But it's 5 products for $10, and sometimes they're like a really good sized travel size, and occasionally a full size item. Next one I don't have here presently is BeautyBox 5. BeautyBox 5, there's kind of a deal here. BeautyBox 5, $12 a month. Quarterly, it's $30. So you're basically like getting 3 months for $10 each, which basically is a massive savings. Even more massive savings is that yearly it's $99. So you can get BeautyBox 5 for $99. BeautyBox 5, occasionally you get a full size thing. I got it for a few months, but I honestly was not like that enthralled with it. You do get a mixture of skincare products and makeup, and sometimes beauty tools. I wasn't that impressed. However, what I do recommend is that you watch unboxings for basically all these boxes I'm talking about. That's basically your best way of figuring out which one is the best one for you. Really, that's what I did. Okay, and I still do because I like watching YouTube more than TV. The next one is Lip Monthly, and I actually have 2 bags. I had set this one aside, and this one is the most recent one. This is from, I want to say this is from October. Yeah, because we're only at the beginning of November right now. They used to have this big, plain blue bag that just said Lip Monthly. But since I've been a member, they've been getting these little bags, and they're really, really cool little bags, and they're really nice, usually pretty good quality. Lip Monthly is $12.95 a month, and you can get 4 months for $38.95, which is huge savings. Annually, it is $116.55. I did subscribe to it annually and honestly love it. I love all the products I've been getting. Most of the time, most of them are cruelty free. I don't usually talk about it when I do unboxings because things change, and so I might hold something up today and say this is cruelty free, and then they might decide to sell in China, and so the next day they're not. So that's why I don't do that anymore. But for the most part, most of my stuff is cruelty free. Everything you get in the bag is always full size. So, you know, I've gotten tons of full-size lip products. I think I got one thing that was a travel size, maybe. Maybe it's not a travel size. Maybe that's just their full size. Oh. But you always get some really cool stuff. Now, some people complain that it's not all lipstick. you always get lip products, but most of the time, like every month, I've gotten something different, like a highlighter or an eyeshadow, or something a little bit different. I like that they put other stuff in, like a lip liner or something from So Susan, a highlighter, something interesting. So, I am totally for them with that. This is a tough one because I already told them I'm not going to be renewing at the end of the subscription period, which I believe is, I think my last bag is in February. I already told them I'm not going to renew, and this one honestly is going to be one of the tough ones. I do really highly recommend the Lip Monthly bag because the products are good quality and there's always a good variety, and they always throw something in there that's not lipstick, which is good. Honestly, it's good. The next one I'm going to cover is the Allure Beauty Box. This one really breaks my heart because there are usually 6 or 7 things in here. One of the reasons I keep these boxes is they're like so solid. You could run this over with your car and it won't bend. They're really, like, I'm thinking I may use them for a craft. Okay, so this one I know you can subscribe to for a year, but I can't tell you the rate because at the time when I asked, and I can't find it on their website, at the time that I asked, they said, oh yeah, you just cancel your membership and give us a call, like their 800 number, which is there, like you could contact them. You get a real human on the phone who's not like in another country, which I really appreciate. Somebody who understands you. So Allure Beauty Box is $15 a month for 6 to 7 samples. Some are very tiny and some of them are travel size. So it's a really good box. I got a cleanser that was worth 20 bucks in one of these boxes. So it's $15 a month. You can subscribe for a year. I don't imagine that they give you a break on the price because I think if they did, then it would be publicized. Oh, the next one is my nemesis, Glossybox. I had a lot of trouble with Glossybox. I will link either down in the description bar or in one of those little eye things. By the way, I don't know if you know, but a lot of times when there's a link or something, you click the eye and it'll show you what it is that I'm trying to point out. Looks like an eye inside a white circle. And if you want to subscribe to somebody and you notice their picture down in the screen down below, that picture isn't just there for show. That's actually a subscription link. So you can click on, like, for example, you can click on my picture or just hover over it and it will show you, like a subscribe button, how many followers I have, yada, 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 yada. So anytime you're watching any YouTuber, if you see a picture down in the corner, that's a subscribe link. So a lot of people don't know that and they never click it. All right, so Glossybox normally comes in this type of box. It's like basically like, some people go, oh, the box is so not, but that really irritates me. Anyway, inside there's tissue and there's your stuff, and sometimes you get like $40 worth of stuff, drugstore junk, and sometimes you get like $150 worth of stuff. It's a crapshoot. I belonged to it for a very brief period of time. Twice. I subscribed, kept thinking it would get better, then I couldn't unsubscribe because you miss a deadline. I think the deadline's the 14th to unsubscribe, so if you've subscribed on the 20th, you're bound for 2 months. Yes, 2 months. Because they send you the box from the month that you're in, and then they send you a box for the month that they're going to charge you for next time. I had a lot of trouble with Glossybox. I subscribed by clicking the get 2 free boxes with your subscription. So they charged me 2 separate boxes and sent me 1 box. It was like a major screw up that took months of phone calls and months of like hammering them with emails to get straightened out. So I didn't resubscribe because I don't like those business practices where, number one, it's hard to get a hold of anybody. I got lied to by the person who did pick up my calls. She kept telling me like shipping numbers that ended up later finding out they were order numbers. I just had so much trouble. All that aside, $21, and I'm going to show you another $21 box. $21 for like $40 worth of basically drugstore stuff, occasionally something really nice, is just a ripoff. If other boxes can give you over $100 for your $21, Glossybox can. I just don't know that they care enough to try. Yeah, I really hate them. Sorry, Glossybox, but you screwed me over. Occasionally they send you a box like this one. This was my last box. This did have an eye serum in it that was supposedly worth $350. I don't really believe it is, but I did go on the website and that's what they charge. Somebody said, oh, I'm going to save it because I'll never be able to replace it. Don't save expensive stuff that you get from beauty boxes. Enjoy the hell out of them. So I am enjoying the eye serum. But this box, I have to say, the artist is like incredibly talented. I do give when I did the unboxing, I did give the name of this artist. I don't have the card currently. But even the inside of the lid has a design. And the sides and the back, there it is, the back. Yes, I am saving this box, and I'm saving this one because I might make up a box for somebody and fill it with stuff and send it. Only reason I'm saving the pink box. Yes, I'm saving this box because yes, it is beautiful, but here's what you need to think about. When you subscribe for a beauty box, what are you paying for? Are you subscribing because the box is beautiful, or is it the stuff inside that you're interested in? If it's the stuff inside, this box is very like on and off, on and off. Good box, bad box, good box, bad box. You know, it's like back and forth. This is $21 a month, 3 months, $58.50. Does auto renew. 6 months, $111. And bear in mind, you might get stuff like $3 nail polishes and stuff. A full year is $210. And they all auto renew. The site says 4 travel size and at least 1 full size item every month. If you're happy with that, great. But I have a $21 box that is like a mile better. Doesn't have a fancy box, but it's a million times better. And by the way, these fancy boxes, they only come out a couple times a year. So for the most part, you will get this box over and over and over again. So, to me, it was not worth it. Well, of course I had all that aggravation, but it still wouldn't be worth it considering that I have a box for the same cost that's always over $100 worth of stuff. Most of the time it's cruelty free too. Alright, so now I'm going to show you the $21 box that is the best box in the industry. It really is the best box in the beauty industry. Totally. Boxycharm. It floors me when I see people who don't subscribe to this box, but they subscribe to a bunch of other crappy boxes that cost them more or less or the same. When this box has always got at least $100 worth of stuff. No, it's not a fancy decorator box. I mean, yeah, it opens with a flap here. You know, it's like really pretty. I really like you, Boxycharm. I did unsubscribe from Boxycharm for 1 month and resubscribed. Bear in mind, this is my experience, but everybody gets the same box. That's the other thing. Glossybox. When you're about ready to call it quits, they send you a box that's got something that costs like $50 in it. But meanwhile, everybody else gets a $3 nail polish. So how is that fair? I have to say that one of my boxes had a Nux body oil and I'm really enjoying it. And it's a $48 bottle of oil, and other people were really upset because that same month, not everybody got the Nux oil. a lot of people got a Sinful Colors nail polish, which costs a retail value of $3 instead of getting the Nux oil. Don't do that to people. Don't do it. Don't do it. Boxycharm, everybody gets pretty much the same thing. Everything is always worth over $100 in this box, and most of the time it's cruelty free. Anyway, Boxycharm is $21 a month. 3 months is $59. That's not bad. 6 months is $116. That is one I might do instead of doing this next one, which is a year. $231. All of those auto renew. But you always get at least $100 worth of products. I'm just not sure if I'm going to do 6 months or a year, or maybe I have enough stuff. I keep telling myself I have enough stuff. Okay, next box is Goodbeing. I'm doing these in order of what they cost. And if you can tell, we'll get to more expensive shortly. Goodbeing box is $21 a month. 3 months are $60, 6 months $114, and a year is $216. One brilliant thing that they decided to do, and it might be the thing that is responsible for keeping more people subscribing, is they let you pick actually 1 month it was 2 things. Actually this month it was 2. This box varies between having a retail value of maybe $60 to over $100 depending on what you get. So my November box, because of the $48 pre-vice, is going to be like over $100. It's a really good box. It's cruelty free. It's mostly all natural stuff. Like I got an eyeshadow that's like all natural. They do fair trade and all this other stuff. It's just an all-around really good company, and this is an all-around really great box. So saying goodbye to this box, if I choose to at the end of the subscription period, which ends in February, is going to be pretty tough. So I'm not sure. This one might be a lifetime box. Alright, next box. I don't have one, but I subscribed for several months. Vegan Cuts. Vegan Cuts is $22.95 per month, so it's like $1.95 more expensive than Goodbeing Box. You can get 6 months for $120, or a year is $222, which is slightly more than Goodbeing's yearly subscription. It does say that it does not auto renew. And it states 4 to 7 products. My experience was with this box that I always got a full-size item. It's all natural, cruelty-free. It's a really nice box. Some boxes are kind of like, but for the most part, the boxes were like, wow. So I don't currently have a subscription to this because I'm not made of money. If I was, I probably would subscribe to this box. Honestly, I find Goodbeing to be a slightly better value than the Vegan Cuts box. Next box is BeautyFix. Okay, BeautyFix comes in this kind of neat hinged box, and of course it says like nice stuff in there, skin, hair, happiness. I subscribed to this company long-term, very early on when they were still Blush Beauty Bag, and everything was full size and really fabulous. And I did resubscribe to this, but there was 1 month about a year ago where everything was sample size, and I got a refund, and so did most other people who got the box. Since then, they really have raised the bar every month. It's, you know, over, I think last month was $158 worth of stuff, and $24.95 plus tax. Now I don't know what your sales tax is. Some states don't have sales tax, most do, but and New Jersey's got one of the higher sales taxes, but it's $24.95 plus sales tax, and the sales tax for me brings the box up to $26 I think there may be a yearly option, but I think you have to call the 800 number. Basically, what I recommend that you do is, if you don't subscribe to this yet and you've never been to Dermstore, start a Dermstore account. And it's very easy. It doesn't cost you anything. You just basically put in your name and your email address, maybe your shipping address. That's how I started out. Then you end up with an 800 number that you can call. So this box is $24.95 plus tax, always at least $100 worth of stuff, if not more. And you can just buy a single box. If you go on, they do sell out very quickly, but you can buy a single box for $34.95. So if you see this on, like, I recommend that you sign up for mysubscriptionaddiction.com. It's run by Liz Casman, who started it, and she always has spoilers. And if you see a spoiler on her site and this box has something full size and amazing, then you can buy the single box. But they do sell out pretty quickly. That is one of my favorite boxes, by the way. So yeah, I have to make some decisions in February. All right, so the next box is Cloverbox, and I did save one of the boxes they sent me. Now, I did subscribe to Cloverbox years ago, maybe a year ago. It was under different management at the time, and I was not wild about the box, and I was really not wild about the fact that she never answered any messages at all. Well, there's new management, and they always answer you, and I have been very fortunate to be on the receiving end of some free boxes, and I have to say thank you to them again. It is the only thing that I get for free, or I've gotten for free, because there's no guarantee I'm going to get any more. It comes in a plain box. They have converted over to, doesn't say it on this box, but one of the boxes that I have, they've converted to all recycled material with a company that handles all recycled stuff. And they're very conscious of the environment. Everything is cruelty free, and it's just awesome stuff in here. Honestly, I'm not saying that because I got a couple boxes for free. I'm saying that because it's a fact. And I hopefully will be getting another box from them. I don't know if I will. But if I get another box, I'll be doing another unboxing. You can certainly watch my unboxing videos and see what I got. I'll see if you can only put so many eyes up there. So if I can't fit another eye that's got the last unboxing for this box, then I'll put it down in the description bar. Okay, let's see. I think I'm almost done because I only have one box left over here, but I know there are others that I got. Okay, so alright, so last ones are Beauty Test Tube and PopSugar Must Have. Beauty Test Tube comes in a tube, literally. I kept this just because it's so unique. I'm going to probably cover this with Hello Kitty duct tape. Yeah, Hello Kitty always has a role in my room. So it comes in a tube, like, very gimmicky, but this is a really cool box, and that's why I saved it, because it's really cool. And I'm going to reuse it somehow. I would recommend that you watch unboxings of the Beauty Test Tube. I got it a couple months and I canceled it because I was just not that happy. It costs a freaking fortune. I meant to look that up. I don't have that here, so I'm gonna look it up. They charge you for shipping, which I'm against. $8 for shipping. Okay, it's called the new Beauty Test Tube. It's $29.95 plus shipping. $38.90. And not everything in here is full size. A lot of travel sizes. In fact, the last month that I was subscribed, I got like all travel sizes. So I was not real happy about that, and I really did not have a great experience with this box. I'm not saying anything about their customer service. I never spoke to them. They're probably wonderful. But I think it's a lot of money for a box. And when a box charges you for shipping and handling, that kind of turns me off. I think if you're spending a lot of money on a box and every other company that you can belong to doesn't charge you a shipping fee, then they shouldn't be doing that. Just saying. They'd probably sell more test tubes if they didn't charge you $8.95 shipping. And you know it doesn't cost them almost $9 to ship the thing to you. It doesn't weigh that much. So, new beauty test tube. And there's one more, and that is PopSugar Must Have. Now, I don't have a box, but I did subscribe to it multiple times. I got the mini, which was, okay, you get two things, and they're not always like your cup of tea. But the big box this is a recurring subscription. They do occasionally have a special box, but it's not for their regular subscribers. It's for like a separate purchase. It's $39.95, and it sometimes has makeup. It's more like this month had makeup, a little teeny tiny palette, like palm of the hand size. They've had lipsticks in there, but for the most part, it's mostly a lifestyle box. Like you'll get jewelry, you might get a scarf. I really regret giving away a scarf I got in that box. Oh, sorry, my nose is so itchy. I wish I had it back, but if wishes were horses, beggars would ride, is that the saying? But anyway, it was like a $75 scarf, and they give you like crazy stuff like mugs and jewelry and makeup and lifestyle stuff and soap and stuff like that. $39.95, you always get at least $100 worth of stuff. I have to say that if I had the money to subscribe to it, because I'm trying to, like, I could subscribe to that, but only if it was my only box, you know, because I'm not made of money, as I've said, and I am trying to lower the number of boxes I get. But if I had endless amount of money, I would probably subscribe to that box. It's just a really fun box to get. So if you're looking for something that's a mix of, like, I've reviewed all beauty boxes, but if you want something like this that's a mix of beauty and fun stuff and lifestyle and decorating and books, then this is definitely the box for you. So yeah, PopSugar is one of the better boxes in the industry, and they don't charge you shipping. So what you pay is just the box price, and there are a lot of discounts. Like I said, you should join my subscription addiction. There's the box page. But join my subscription addiction. There's always some kind of a coupon code. And there are coupon codes for all these. Just be aware that Glossybox, if they give you a coupon code, they don't always make good on it. I'm not the only one I found out who got screwed over by them. So yeah, be cautious with Glossybox. Maybe they'll get better someday. So I hope this information was helpful. I hope I've covered everything. These are all the boxes that I've ever gotten, I believe. I don't think I've gotten anything else, and so these have been my experiences with these boxes. I have not gone over any boxes that I haven't gotten because I don't think that would be fair. And what I really recommend that you do is go on YouTube and search under the box name and watch a few unboxings. Make sure they're recent, because sometimes you'll get one that's from last year. That's not going to be helpful. You know, so read one that's recent, watch a couple of them, and educate yourself before you take the plunge. If you're brand new to subscriptions, I would say you should start with a cheap one like Birchbox or Ipsy, or BeautyBox 5, I guess. Although that your experience may not be optimal with that particular subscription. But I would say that you should start low and work your way up high. So you know what you have to look forward to. Unless you don't have a giant amount of makeup and you want to build up your collection, then I tell you wholeheartedly that you should subscribe to Boxycharm. Because Boxycharm gives you all full-size stuff, and it's all really great makeup. Like major brands, beautiful stuff. I've never had a box that I was not happy with. So I hope this information has been helpful. If you have any questions, let me know. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'm sorry it's so long, but it just takes a long time to cover all this stuff. But please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Don't forget my little picture down there. If you click that, you can subscribe, or you can just subscribe to my channel any other way. Down in the description bar, like, there's usually a way to subscribe. Make sure that you come back and watch more videos. I really appreciate my people who watch me, whether you're a subscriber or not. I will be doing a giveaway when I reach a milestone. Right now I'm at 1100 something. So I'll think about whether I want to do a giveaway when I hit 2000 or 2500, and then at 5000. So maybe I'll do a giveaway sooner. So thank you for watching. This has been Mary with Reviewer's Diary, and have a beautiful evening. Good night.